Hello, I'm Peter Morales, President of the UUA. One of the things about our movement that truly inspires me is how so many of our congregations come up with creative, powerful, and really exciting projects and programs. So let's share them. We're asking congregations to show us some of the special things they do in all kinds of areas: worship, religious education, social justice, membership, and fellowship. I hope that when you see your fellow UUs in action, you'll be inspired to try some new things at your congregation too. Let's help one another be the religion for our time. I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that the UU Church in Ogden, Utah saves lives. When the members held a visioning session to choose a social justice project in 2004, they decided to start a drop-in center for gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender youth. As you might imagine, there wasn't anything like it in their part of Utah.
Ogden is a town of about 80,000, a little north of Salt Lake City. Churches abound there, including a Mormon temple right in the middle of town.
Gay-straight alliances are rare to non-existent even now in this part of Utah. It's a very conservative state. It has a very dominant culture, and kids were subjected to grief at school, at home, in a variety of places. So we wanted to give them one safe place at least once a week where they could come and be themselves and feel welcome and validated.
And we called our program Outreach with a capital O-U-T and then Reach, lowercase, which I think is really cool because it shows you're out and we're doing social outreach.
The center really blossomed when the congregation bought a church building near downtown. Wednesday nights are for high school kids, Thursdays are for young adults.
Well, I started I would say I was about 15, and I've been going ever since. I liked the Wednesday program, and I kind of started the Thursday program.
Well, I like that it's mostly a place to hang out with friends, and it's a good place to let real feelings out that you can't really explain to most people in your family or friends.
It helped me be a lot more open about who I am and like meeting new people, and I'm not such like a recluse.
Just gives them an opportunity to be in an environment where, you know, they're not going to get grief and hassling from other people.
There are a lot of mentors here. We have at least 4 adults here along with Gary to mentor the kids and be with them.
And I just think it's pretty cool to actually have somebody there for you.
It's kind of hard to imagine. The Unitarian Universalist Church of Ogden is a small church, and Outreach is this huge program. I mean, not so much in size, but in significance.
Oh, it has heightened our profile in the community without a doubt. And one of the most exciting things that has happened recently is the establishment of a PFLAG chapter here in Ogden.
We have new parents that come every week and or every month where their kids have just come out to them, and it's just a great resource, I think, if you combine all of them together. And what I love about it is that the Unitarian Church, Outreach, and PFLAG all embrace each other, and you almost feel like it's one group.
And that's not the only community connection.
Any organization we see where there has not been LGBT representation, we attempt to join. The Suicide Prevention Task Force is probably the biggest of those that where we have some impact.
And that's a lot of people seeing UU values in action. And the church is proud of it.
There's a real sense of having a mission, of making a difference in the world. And this church doesn't wonder why it's here. We know why we're here. It's because we have to be here. Because there's programs like Outreach to do and kids to help as they're struggling with who they are and to help them on that journey.
We thought if we had 10 kids, we would be successful.
This last year we've served 170 kids, different kids, and we have an average of 35 a week, and we feed them, and they come from 11 different middle schools and high schools.
It's hard to explain how significant it is in the wider community and what it does for us to know that small group of people, we only have 110 members, and we're making a huge difference.